Welcome to Advances in Perspective. Today, we're going to be discussing why the 1983 film Krull is not only a classic, but the best science fiction movie ever made. From its unique blend of fantasy and science fiction elements to its groundbreaking special effects, Krull has stood the test of time and continues to be a favorite among fans. So, grab your glaive and let's dive into the 5 reasons why Krull is the best. Reason 1. The unique blend of fantasy and science fiction elements. Krull is one of the few movies that seamlessly blends fantasy and science fiction elements to create a truly unique and unforgettable experience. The film takes place on the planet of Krull, where a technologically advanced alien race known as the Slayers invades and attempts to conquer the planet. However, the people of Krull are able to fight back with the help of a magical weapon known as the glaive and the aid of a powerful sorcerer. This combination of high-tech and magical elements sets Krull apart from other science fiction films and makes it a truly one-of-a-kind experience. The unique blend of fantasy and science fiction elements also allows for a wide range of interesting and memorable creatures and settings. From the giant lobster-like creatures known as the Wampers to the beautiful and deadly Widow of the Web, Krull is filled with a diverse array of memorable creatures and environments that help to make the film truly stand out. Reason 2. The groundbreaking special effects. Krull was released in 1983, and yet, its special effects still hold up today. The Slayers' ships, known as Black Fortresses, were created using a combination of miniatures and matte paintings, while the glaive's boomerang-like abilities were achieved through the use of wire work. These techniques may seem primitive by today's standards, but at the time, they were cutting-edge and helped to make Krull's visuals truly stunning. The special effects in Krull not only added to the visual appeal of the film, but also enhanced the overall storytelling. The Black Fortress, for example, was a character in its own right, with its own distinct and eerie aesthetic that added to the sense of dread and mystery surrounding the Slayers. Similarly, the glaive's abilities were used to great effect in the action scenes, adding a sense of power and excitement to Colwyn's battles. Reason 3. The iconic soundtrack. Krull's soundtrack, composed by James Horner, is just as memorable as the film itself. From the rousing main theme to the eerie and atmospheric music used during the scenes in the Black Fortress, the soundtrack perfectly complements the visuals and adds to the overall epic feel of the film. The soundtrack also plays an important role in creating a sense of continuity throughout the film. For example, the main theme is used in different variations throughout the film to signify the growing sense of hope and determination of the characters. Similarly, the music used in the Black Fortress scenes is used to great effect in building a sense of unease and tension. Reason 4. The believable and complex characters. One of the things that sets Krull apart from other science fiction films is the depth and complexity of its characters. Colwyn, the protagonist, is a fully realized and relatable hero who must come to terms with the loss of his kingdom and bride-to-be before eventually rising to become a true leader. Similarly, the villains, led by the Beast and his henchmen, are more than just one-dimensional bad guys. They are complex and believable characters with their own motivations and goals. The supporting characters are also well-developed and add depth to the story. For example, Anna, the old sorcerer, serves as both a mentor and father figure for Colwyn, while Lissa, the Princess of the Emerald City, adds a strong and determined female character to the story. Together, these characters help to create a rich and detailed world that is easy to get lost in. Reason 5. The emotionally resonant story. Despite its fantastical elements, Krull is a deeply emotional and resonant story that explores themes of love, loss, and sacrifice. The relationship between Colwyn and Lissa, in particular, is a powerful and moving one that adds a sense of heart and humanity to the story. The film also deals with the idea of hope in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, as the people of Krull fight against the seemingly invincible Slayers. The film's climax, in which Colwyn finally defeats the beast and saves his bride, is a satisfying and emotional payoff that makes all of the struggles and sacrifices that came before it worth it. That concludes our list of 5 reasons why Krull is the best science fiction movie ever made. From its unique blend of fantasy and science fiction elements, to its groundbreaking special effects, iconic soundtrack, complex characters, and emotionally resonant story, Krull is a film that continues to stand the test of time and remain a favorite among fans. Thanks for watching Advances in Perspective, and don't forget to share your thoughts on Krull in the comments below.